Check 1 2, check 1 2.
Check 1 2. Hey.
What's going on? Happy Canned Beets Day, y'all.
Hell yeah, happy Canned Beets Day, and we're live from Purple Bee.
We're doing it. We got the Bozarth Bros here. Grego the Man. We got Dennis hiding in the back. We got the Half Step shirts repping. You know. We wish we could be at Half Step right now. We've been doing Canned Beets Day ever since May 31st, 2017. Proclaimed by the mayor of Austin after we had done 3 years of our Wednesday night residency. We are now celebrating 6 years of this residency, which is on a temporary hold, but we're hoping to be back very soon to Half Step with the whole Beat family, Half Step crew coming together once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're just here going to play some new music from Canned Beets. We got some special features throughout this broadcast. We're also doing a fundraiser for Half Step Music. We want to bring music back as safely and as quickly as possible, but we're going to need a little bit of help. So if you got a little extra money burning a hole in your pocket, feel free to donate that to us through the Purple Bee donation. I think we need to get a little bit of toast going, all right? I'm going to pop this bottle of champagne. We'll pour some bubbly and get this show kicking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I met Doug and Canned Beets at Half Step, and I love the music. I love what they do. Kind of improvised, getting together and not having really any songs, just kind of jamming and make people feel good. No big deal, low stress, no pressure. That's my kind of stuff. And they were talking about like recording something, maybe doing this or that. Find a place that they can stay for a couple of days and do some kind of a retreat and record. And I said, well, I have a place like that. You guys can come over and stay on the bus and then record for days and see what happens. And that's what they did. They were like, what? Came over, checked it out. And then what do you think, Doug, when you came?
We just hit the record button for 2 days.
Yeah.
That's all we did. It was amazing. And yeah, cheers everybody. Half Step. We got a drink right there. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Salud. Salud. Prost.
Dennis.
Mazel tov, everybody. All right. Let's get this show started. Now what?
Yeah.
So I think we should go to 1 year ago today. We were at Half Step celebrating our 5 year. It was a big show. We had a bunch of homies. This video you're going to see is featuring Camilla Lamar on vocals, D Madness on bass, and the Canned Beets boys, Ride Diggity Dog, Ride Dog for short, Rolf Ordahl on keys, and me on drums. It's a track we like to play a lot because it tends to get people up and dancing. That's what we're all about. I believe this came out in the early 2000s. You recognize it once you hear it.
Bring it in, E.
Oh, yeah. Let's get that audio going.
Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, and I know one of these days we gon' hook it up while we talk on the phone. shake my hand, what? Baby girl, better known as a leader. Give me goosebumps and hot fever. Make three haters believer. Don't you know what? You better tell somebody, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody. If I let this go, yeah. Come on now. I hope you're responsible. Boy, I gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm goody, but now I'm not. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody. If I let this go, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm goody, but now I'm not. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody.
Get it right, dog.
Boy, I gotta watch my back. I'm not just anybody. Yeah. 'Cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody. If I let this go, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Hope you're responsible. Boy, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm goody, but now I'm not. Say yes or say no.
Oh yeah, Camilla Lamar on those vocals. We had such a party that night. Packed house. Nothing but friends on stage. We'll be checking in from that night throughout the course of the show. Like this song. Oh,
Let him know.
little Fumi special. So once
Yeah,
again, we're
Fumi.
celebrating Canned Beets Day
Cheers, y'all.
2020.
Sunday brunch.
Salud. Here's the record. We are also debuting tracks from. Yeah. It's okay. I like it. Too shiny. There we go. That's better. Focus. Up,
Oh.
up. Yeah. So, a little bit about this record. We recorded it January 2019 right here at the Purple Bee Studio. We spent 2.5 days just tracking. Did nothing but tracking, eating, sleeping, tracking. And we got over 4 hours of music. We cut that down to 35 minutes, and that's what you see right here. That's the best of. The artwork was done by the one and only Bill Tavis. I came across his artwork just walking down the street, saw these crazy faces. Pull up them faces. There we go. Yeah. And I was just blown away. His style is something I hadn't really seen before, especially with so minimalistic, but also very detailed. So I went online, checked him out. Turns out he's quite prolific. He does these small scale faces. He also does huge murals. He's been commissioned by the city to do that massive mural. He does fractal art, which is quite popular amongst the Canned Beat boys. Shout out to Finest Kind and their Colors album. Look at that, yeah, did a big old container. St. Elmo, yeah, Music Lab. So I reached out to him, told him about the project, and he was down. So he whipped up this beautiful canned beat on the record. And then he was able to animate it, turn it into a GIF, which we dropped at midnight. So there's the album artwork. First time seeing it. Yeah, there's the GIF spinning on the record. So amazing. Definitely shout out to Bill Tavis. Check him out. So when we recorded this album, we only had a couple ideas of what we were going to do. I'm going to play a track called Backfire, which was in this little, what we call the 3-minute drill, where you got to come up with a fresh idea in 3 minutes, and you have to be in and out before the time runs out. So this tune Backfire is going to be track 1 off the record. I'm really excited. It's got some surprises that all you beat fans are going to enjoy. So here we go. Track 1, Backfire. World premiere. Backfire.
Nice. Sounds so sick.
Off the studio debut album from Canned Beets. Self-titled, of course. Canned Beets right there. Yeah. Love that track. So if you're a Canned Beets fan, you might recognize some floor tom in there, something that I rarely do. I usually rock the 3-piece kit, kick, snare, hats, but since we were doing something a little different in the studio, I brought a little bigger kit, was able to rock the floor tom, some cymbals. We were able to do some overdubs. We really had a chance to explore what Canned Beets could be. So we talked a little bit about the artwork, a little bit about the recording. This next track is probably one of my favorites off the album. Yeah. It's called Nicety, and I'm just going to play it for you. Then we'll get into it. Oh, yeah. That was Nicety off the Canned Beets studio debut. We got that name because we just thought that track was just so nasty. So we called it Nicety. Thanks again for tuning in. Canned Beets Day, celebrating all things Canned Beets and Half Step. We wish we could be at Half Step right now with a cocktail in hand, but we got a little champagne in our cups. Cheers to everybody out there. Dennis, where'd you go?
Dennis
Yeah.
is in the back right there behind
Dennis,
Cats.
the professor.
Yeah.
Professor of sound at Half Step.
Chilling with Cats. In the
Chilling
back.
with the cats at Purple Beast Studios, coming to you live on this Sunday afternoon. So we're celebrating all kinds of things today. But like I said, we got this album that's about to come out July 3rd. We'll be right here with the band performing live on air, Purple Bee Studios. We got all kinds of people checking in. We'll have a Q&A at the end of this show, so if you got some questions, post them in the comments. We'll get to those questions. Shout out to Meg for her financial donations. We love you, Meg. Shout out to Nick. Love you, Nick. Shout out to Chris Bostic. I see you, Chris. We're going to be checking in with Chris real soon.
Stand
Bobby
by.
Jean. Yeah, we love you, Bobby Jean. If you come through Half Step, sometimes you might catch Bobby Jean singing with us. It's one big family at Half Step on Wednesday nights. We also want to shout out to Michael Hale Trio and Mac McIntosh, another family band. We're holding it down every Tuesday night. They hit their 5-year anniversary this year. So it was really one big family affair. Anytime you walked in, you always saw someone you know. Shout out to the Half Step crew. Steven, Cameron, Jared, Little Jeremy, Big Jeremy, Paul, JoJo, Casey, Tony. We love you guys. We miss you. Want to be back. So can we get in with check in with what Bostic's been up to? Okay. Let me put a little Michael Hale in the background.
That's Jimmy Blazer, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Tell him, Mac.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, no worries. We'll try and get it taken care of. Bostic,
Yeah.
what's going on, man?
What's happening, dude?
Oh, yeah. Ew, look at that quarantine hair.
Oh yeah, I've let the mop go. It's
Yeah, dude.
I'm kind of at the point to where I'm kind of digging it. I kind of don't give a shit anymore.
Hell yeah. It's looking good, man. Miss you.
Hey, everything sounded pretty good.
Awesome.
That first track was pretty bitchin'.
Yeah, man, we're pretty proud of this record, and couldn't have done it without our time at Half Step. We definitely feel like we're connected.
Yeah, that's the like when we can get this whole thing back together and slowly start piecing, start putting the pieces back together. It's, I for lack of sounding cheesy, which I'm always sounding cheesy, but I think that we're gonna be stronger because of all of this. I think that we're gonna come back swinging even harder, and it's nothing like separation that makes the heart grow fonder. And so I really can't wait to I like through all this, like all I want to do is high five and hug my homies and belly up to bars and listen to music with all the amigos.
I know, man.
It's in good time. I know that we'll all be back rocking and rolling and sharing in the groove, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
And just to give people a little history
lesson.
So Canned Beets at Half Step started with Big Kenny Valentine putting us in touch with you back in May of 2014.
Yeah.
Like, I got a friend, just opened up a bar looking for a Wednesday night band. I think you guys, the Canned Beets, would be perfect for it. So you took a risk on an instrumental improv band, and I remember that first show vividly because we had to move some tables and chairs.
Oh,
We
yeah.
made sure we opened up that window in the front room so everyone could hear from the street. And I think we solidified our gig when we played a Grateful Dead tune.
Oh yeah, you guys knew right where the soft spot was, and you just stuck it right to me.
Half Step, of course, named after Mississippi Half Step Toodaloo, Grateful Dead tune.
Uptown Toodaloo. The address is 75 and a half Rainy Street, which, at the beginning, like the name just came from taking a look at the listing, and a buddy of mine, Dave Cothran, who was just an old, hot smoking buddy of mine from back in the day. He had handed us the listing, and I take a look at this thing, and I'm like, 75 and a half Rainy Street. Oh, we'll call it Half Step. Put it to the side and just kept looking at listing. And then, we took a look at it, and it was just a bombed out crack house. And I was like, it's perfect. I saw the vision. I saw what we needed to do. And it was just, at that point, I was like, look, we just got to put the first brick in, the first pier and beam, repair. And then from there, it was just baby steps to get ultimately to where we were before, we had to shut down, which was really firing on all cylinders with the music program. And, I posted something that really, that I spent some time with today about just how much I believe and the Austin music scene, and specifically the musicians that have chosen to love Half Step because we love those musicians, and it's tough. I know it's tough for everybody right now, and I'm just impressed that there's things like this and avenues like this that that we can get people involved, and we can put our face out there, and Doug, you can share what you guys have created, and I just for the sake of sounding long-winded, I'm just overflowing with gratitude and joy that there's still some positivity left in the world here, and I love you guys.
Love you too, man. Most definitely. Yeah, we feel that positivity, especially every Wednesday night when we were playing at Half Step. We just meet so many strangers coming through the door saying, man, I just heard some badass tunes over these speakers, and I thought it was a record playing, and all of a sudden I walked in and the band was live.
Yeah, you're like, wow,
more ways than one. Yeah.
Band.
Yeah, exactly. We've heard that story time and time again from tourists, from locals, people just strolling by the street, because Wednesday night on Rainy is pretty dead, actually, except Half Step. That was where the party was at. Almost 6 years running straight, man. We really miss it. Can't wait to get back there. And what we're doing today, just raising a little bit of funds so that when we do bring music back, we can be at our full operating capacity. We want to make sure that we get Dennis and Grego back running sound, because they're as much a part of what makes Half Step so great as the rest of us.
Absolutely. The whole team aspect, and is what I really love about the whole Austin music scene in general, is that there's a lot of like camaraderie. There's a lot of banding together because it's that important. And whether you have individual venues like ours, or the Red River guys that really band together, like it's important to not only know that we've got each other's backs, but I think it's important for people to see what kind of support we give each other, because it's inspiring. It really is.
Most definitely, man. Just reminiscing of the good old days.
They haven't really, well, they've gone in hiding, but they'll be back.
Oh yeah. We're just in the dark ages right now.
Well, hey, I want to give you a toast, and then I got a little something to make a cocktail for everybody here.
Oh yeah.
If you're down.
Let's do this, man.
It's super rough home quarantine cocktail jams, but that's how we do it these days.
Cheers.
Salud, everybody.
Salud.
Okay, so I've got an old-fashioned glass, and I've got Earl Grey tea syrup that I made for a different project, and I used it in a completely different way. But essentially, I just took Earl Grey tea, made a strong tea, and then added sugar to it. And it's real fragrant. It's real bitchin'. And I just put just a little bit of that. Then I've got Knob Creek bourbon whiskey here. And then we're gonna see that we're doing something that we wouldn't do at Half Step, and I'm just free pouring all of this stuff. But hey, it's what we do. So Earl Grey
Strange times.
Strange times these are. You know, Knob Creek bourbon whiskey. And then I do have a nice clear chunk of ice.
Ooh,
And then
sounded nice.
Did you hear that? It was like
Amazing.
And then I've got this badass apple here. Hold on, let's see. We're gonna try to sex it up a bit on live camera here. All right, here we go. And I'm just gonna take a little apple slice, and I'm gonna just drop it in there. And now I'm gonna try something that I think might be for the first time ever on live streaming internet. I'm going
World premiere. Here we go.
Premiere. I'm going to try and stir this cocktail behind my back, ladies and gentlemen. This could work, and this could totally fail, y'all. But hold on, here we go.
Little to the left. Go a little higher, and then higher with the stir. Oh. Almost had it. Oh, I believe in you. You're just scratching your back now. Oh, is it? Yeah! Success! Rocking the 2019 South by Southwest Half Step shirt. Love
And
it.
there we go, ladies and gents. Stirred behind the back, Earl Grey tea, old fashioned.
Looks delicious.
Wow, it is delicious. Not gonna lie. Well, there you have it, guys. Sorry, I might have practiced that a little bit more, but it just kind of came to mind.
Oh, we love it. We love it. Man, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you for everything you did for us at Half Step in the early days, your vision. You brought us into this world of music and cocktails, and we're just so happy to be a part of it. It's family, man, and I can't say that enough.
It's absolutely, and once again, all my gratitude for all you guys, and just, from everybody, from Canned Beets to Zach Morgan, to Josh Pearson, Grego the man, to, even going back to the Peterson brothers. I mean, I know I'm going to leave some people out, but
Michael Hale Trio featuring Mac McIntosh.
Yeah. And then, it's just, if you play at Half Step, you're a part of something special, and that's felt not only by me, but by the staff and by the people that come there to enjoy it. So let's just keep on keeping on, and we'll be sharing in the groove again for sure.
Most definitely, Chris. Much love to you and your family.
All right.
You take care, homie.
All right. I'll
Cheers.
be here close, man, watching the rest of your show. So
Hell yeah,
love
we
you,
got
dude.
some more surprises coming at you. Love you too, brother.
All
Take
right.
care. So let's just check in with should we check in with Zach? Yeah. Zach
Yo, yo,
Morgan
yo.
on decky. What's
Here.
going on, homie?
I'm here, dog.
Yeah.
Just chilling, sipping on mezcal.
Mezcal. Okay.
Trying to act like I'm at a Half Step.
That's the good shit right there.
This is Half Step's the reason I'm drinking it. They
I
got
know.
me hooked.
Man, I've had so many new spirits at Half Step. The staff are just so knowledgeable, and whatever you like about drinking, they can make it for you.
For sure. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I liked cocktails until I didn't have access to Half Step for the last 8 weeks.
I know, man. You could drop in at any time and they'd hook it up.
Man. Yeah, and I can't come close at all. I'm trying to do something that they're doing at the bar at home, and it doesn't taste right. But
You know,
it
it
gets
starts
the
with
job
that
done.
ice, man. It starts with that pure ice.
Yeah, the
That
ice is crucial.
so nice. It really is. That at home I use nothing but I got the little Berkey knockoff filter with the in the ice trays, just because I was using ice out of the ice maker and it just tasted like garbage. They
No,
ruined my
yeah.
drinking experience for the rest of time. I gotta have
Half-Step
that
has ruined
pure.
us all
I
in
know.
the best way possible.
I know. They elevated our drinking game. So Zach,
Yeah.
why don't you tell us a little bit about your experiences at Half Step?
Man, I think my first connection to Half Step goes to I was on a flight to Las Vegas to go see the greatest band of all time, Fish. And I'm late. I'm usually a late arrival at the airport. And so I think I'm probably one of the last people to roll onto the plane. See my seat. It's the only seat open. And I see this dude, cool glasses, hat, cool funky shirt. And I'm like, all right, what's up with this guy? This guy's going to Fish for sure. Sit down next to him. We just kind of look at each other and we both just go, Fish, at the same time. Sure enough, it's Chris Bostic. And we've been friends ever since that day. Before we got off of the flight in Vegas, we were already making plans, booking shows. And that's a short flight. So we were making quick moves on that. And that was the beginning of a Live One relationship with Half Step. We started doing the Sundays from there. And then, I haven't let them get rid of me since. I've been sticking around as much as I possibly can. I did my first Zach Morgan and Friends Super Jam there, which was actually 2 years ago yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. And actually, if I flip this around, there it is.
There it is. Yeah.
Posted up.
Got the crew.
And that was like, for me, that was a huge moment for me in my music career, just because it's something I'd always wanted to do. And then through the relationships and the people I met at Half Step, it enabled me to make that dream kind of a reality. And there was no better place to do it than Half Step, And so that's a very special memory. And we would have been doing it this past weekend, but we'll have to make up for it sometime over the summer.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, just so thankful for every opportunity I have to play there. It's like Bostic said, like it's every musician that plays there feels the energy and what's special about it. And it's hard to describe, because it's like there's no other Rainy Street bar or any other bar, but especially on Rainy Street, it's like you tell somebody you have this relationship with this venue on Rainy Street.
Oh, Rainy Street?
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, I don't go down Rainy Street.
Totally. And I'm like, yeah, I can't explain it. Just come to a show and you'll feel it. Like when you walk in, or you can almost feel it from the street. And like you were saying, like when you guys are opening that window, the energy is pulling people in. Like there's nothing like that happening on Rainy Street. And so when you hear that, that's what people are looking for. That's what tourists are coming to Austin for. They're looking for 100%. That type of vibe and that type of experience. And Half Step has created and fostered and pushed that for as long as I've been going there. And it's just so encouraging to see that anywhere in Austin, but especially in the environment that they're in, they stand out even more,
Totally, man. I feel you with that. It's this little oasis in the middle of chaos, and
right.
You just as soon as you come through that front little gate, you just feel this calming energy. The patio is always a great spot to chill during the day. You got shows at night inside, and then we had those Sundays that were outside, and it just creates this amazing vibe that it's hard to describe, but if you've been there, you know it.
Totally. Yeah, it's like I'm not one to really go out and hang out at bars that much, because we spend so much time playing in bars and venues. But I'll play a gig elsewhere on Rainy Street, when I'm not playing a Half Step. And it's just assumed in my head, without even really thinking about it, I'm just going to walk over to Half Step and hang out for a little while at least.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's almost like it's cleansing you of, the dirtiness of Rainy Street that you don't really like. We wouldn't really necessarily be spending a whole lot of time at any place besides Half Step if we weren't getting paid for it.
Right.
And so that's always kind of my nightcap when I'm not playing there. If I'm nearby, I have to go there because it just makes me feel good,
And you're going to run into a homie.
Always. 100%.
So you want to play a little music for us, Zach?
Yeah. So I'm still experimenting with this rig I got. You'll see it when we switch over to my stream. But I thought, in the spirit of Canned Beets, that I didn't prepare anything musically for this.
That really
I was thinking
touches our hearts.
If I could get a tempo and a key from you, Doug, or from the Purple Bee, y'all consensus in general.
Yeah.
I'll work with that.
Okay. I'm hearing the key of B, and I'm a fan of 93 BPMs.
Okay.
I like those slow jams.
Yep, we can do that. Key of B, 93. We got it switched over to my stream. Nice. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah. Something like that. That work?
Josh? Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good, so good. Yeah, man. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Oh yeah. So beady, man. Love it. Thank you for celebrating Canned Beets Day with us. A day to toast to all things beats and half step. Loving the shirt, man. Reppin'. Yeah. Oh, nothing but the finest. Super soft. Dude, thank you so much. Sounds so funky. We love you, Zach. We want to be rocking out with you very soon at Half Step. All right, I think we're going to check in with Josh. JP, what it do? Yeah. Purple B. JP, 1212. What is
What
it?
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on over there? Happy Canned Beets Day. Today is the official Canned Beets Day?
So official Canned Beets Day happened May 31st, 2017. So 3 years ago today, the mayor gave us a proclamation. He put it in writing, signed it, and ever since we've been celebrating on the 31st, May 31st.
That's like crazy, right? No other bands have that. Do any other bands have?
Yeah, a bunch of bands. And I don't want to pull the curtain too far behind or pull it away, but essentially we just sent a press release celebrating our 3-year anniversary to the city music office. They're like, hey, you want to make a proclamation? I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, what does that
I was
mean?
like, yeah, I was like, sure, promo, cool. And they said, cool, here's your proclamation. Come get it at the city hall. And at the top of this broadcast was that proclamation. It's very official. It's hear ye, henceforth let it be known that on this day, May 31st, 2017, is Canned Beets Day.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. So we could have a JP day in Austin. All you got to do is just send them a press release. Let them know you're doing something. Yeah, JPD.
I got to write more songs.
One man band. You just freestyle.
One being band.
Everything. Just it's the Canned Beets way.
I'm tired of the patriarch. It's a one being band.
Oh, right on. Dig it, man.
I miss playing with everybody, man. We had Heartburn show last night at Purple Bee.
Dude, I saw him. It was rocking.
Yeah, it's fun to play with people, man. It's been a long time.
Shout out to the Heartburn family.
Yep, Heartburn. Well, right on, man. Shout out to Canned Beets and Half Step. I know you're putting this thing on to help with donations for Half Step, right?
Yes, sir. And definitely want to say thanks to Alex Corte and Gina for donating. We're at 440. We're trying to get to 1,000. And what that money is going to go towards is production at Half Step. Half Step was one of the few venues that would pay a guarantee from the very beginning. They never asked a band to play for free or tips. They would always make sure that you walked away with something. And then when we started having sound engineers, they didn't take the sound engineers take out of the band's take, another rare quality of Half Step. So what we're trying to do is make sure that once we get music back up and running, that we're doing the full production, bringing Grego, Dennis, Chapin in, running sound at the highest quality level as their cocktails.
Yeah, very cool, man. Yeah, no, y'all were gearing up, getting growing, getting better and better. The sound, the staff, everything about it in terms of turning it into a into a music venue leading up to this whole situation was like you guys were on fire, and word's definitely getting out of how awesome it is for the musicians in Austin. And, we hope to see that momentum keep going. So whatever we can do to help, happy to help.
Yeah, it was a slow burn for a while. I mean, it was just playing on the ground floor for a minute, moving tables and chairs, bringing your own sound rig. And then there was a South by, I can't even remember which one it was, but they built the stage inside. And that was huge because then we could actually have a performance area that wasn't bogged down with cocktail tables and chairs. And then they added another South by a couple of years later. Bose came through and made it the Bose house and outfitted all sound into Bose sound.
Yeah.
So, and by that point we were ready to bring on Dennis, the professor of sound, And he's been working ever since to dial it in. And then, of course, Grego came in shortly after, who's the artist of sound. It's a nice yin and yang of our sound tech crew. And then we got Chapin, the apprentice. What up, Chapin? Yeah, Shape Dog. So yeah, it was kind of a slow burn for a while, and then we added some lighting, and man, it's been something that I really miss. Just that high quality sound and show production in an intimate space that you just can't get anywhere else.
Sure. Yeah, I've had great experiences there. You know, they've taken really good care of us, and Alive One doing those special Sundays. There was a beautiful community gathering for those, and you know, Half Step nurtured that every step of the way. Chris Bostic, you know, it was kind of his idea, and then his idea to make crafted cocktails based around fish songs. You know, each different unique ones every Sunday, and like to this day, I've played so many shows. I don't think any venues offered to do that. You know, so says
one of
a lot.
kind. Yeah, it's one of a kind, and they were willing to put in the time and effort, and you know, really the finances to back it all in support of community.
Yeah.
And you never saw a cover at the door.
Yeah, no, never. It's pretty amazing, man. My hat goes off to them, and hope they keep rocking. Whatever we can do to keep them rocking. Love the Half Step.
That's why we're here. That's why we're celebrating Canned Beets Day. All things Canned Beets and Half Step, man.
Yeah.
So you want to play us a little tune?
So yeah, on another note, should we make some notes?
Yeah. Let's get notey.
Ask him about lyrics.
What's going on?
Is
with
lyrics coming through? Here, test.
We're gonna do a little test. Check 1 2. Hey.
It should be coming through. Sound should be coming through, I think.
It's got sound going.
Never got it.
Wait.
I got him over here. Yeah,
Oh, we're seeing the signal.
I see it where we need it.
Not seeing it where we need it, but it is present.
You got. Yeah, it should be coming through. You got it coming through?
We're still waiting.
Can you stop and restart it?
You can do a little stop, restart.
Okay.
This is what Canned Beets is all about, just improvising. Sometimes there are technical difficulties, but and purple
Canned
beats. Just got to roll with the punches.
All right, shows that it's coming through.
There it is. Here it is.
Here it is.
Is it level?
Set list. That's not Canned Beety. Just go with what you feel. It's all good. It's not like we're live or anything. Oh wait.
And we're live.
Yeah, we are live. That was.
I'm just kidding. All right. This one's a Citizen Cope song
Cool.
that I kind of remixed, put some background music to it, and hope you enjoy it. Hats off to the Half Step. Call me the Half Step.
Josh Pearson, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, coming to you live.
Said Mr. Dalai Lamas, another sister shooting hair on tomorrow's amputees, free Tonsy Aaron the honors. The church wasn't honest, a
state put the youth in a harness, creating hostility among us. The teacher said no college, still kids gotta get a check with a couple commas. People wanna bomb us, more people gotta scatter around from us. You can blame it on Zeus and Apollo and Adonis. What you've done here is put yourself between a bullet and a target, and it won't be long before you're pulling yourself away. So what you've done here is put yourself between a bullet and a target, and it won't be long before you're putting yourself away. I've been knowing her for years, I've been seeing her for years. She got dark, dark wavy hair, thick voice like you just don't care. She got a skirt with the heart at the top. She got a dad never gave her up. She drank a beer with the proper shot. She got knocked up in a pickup truck. She got engaged when she was 19 to this dude who was acting insane. Had a 45 that he always claimed, saying one day, one too many days, till she ducked and she ran away, never to be heard from, never to be seen, till the cover of a magazine. I'm just wondering how, wondering, see what you've done here is put yourself between a bullet and a target, and it won't be long before you're putting yourself away. So what you've done here is put yourself between a bullet and a target, and it won't be long before you're putting yourself away. So what you've done here is put yourself between a bullet and a target, and it won't be long before you're putting yourself away. So what you've done here is put yourself between a bullet and a target, and it won't be long before you're putting yourself away.
another one. Bullet in the target, y'all. Thanks for watching. We're going to send a bunch of good energy and hopefully some donations to the Half Step. Shout out to Doug of Canned Beets for putting this all together. Happy Canned Beets Day, May 31st. Official Canned Beets Day for the city of Austin, Texas. Shout out to Purple Bee for putting this on, hosting this thing. All right, man, let's do another one. Yeah. That one's called Aries. Wrote that one a little while ago. I don't know, a year or so ago. But yeah, I think we go back to the Zoom. Zoom.
Yo,
so yeah, thanks for
Josh.
watching. My name's Joshua, and grateful to have so many amazing Jedis in this industry, this music industry. Doug being one of them, drummer for Canned Beets, as well as a talent buyer for several venues. Just great all-around guy, and Grego and Purple Bee back there, Dustin Bozarth, Evan Bozarth, those three Jedis.
Dude, thank you. Some nice Sunday afternoon vibes.
On Zoom.
Yeah, no doubt.
I got it back.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks again, Josh. Really
Special
appreciate you
effects.
hanging out with us, celebrating Canned Beets Day, all things beats and half step.
Yeah, I couldn't hear what you guys were saying. Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. A shout out again to the Half Step and to Canned Beets. Shout out to Purple Bee, Dustin, Evan, and Grego there. Doing a great job, man. Grateful to have such Jedis in this industry, and happy to be good friends with a lot of you. So thanks for all you do, and yeah, man, keep spreading the good word.
Thank you, man. We'll see you in the meantime. Take care.
Yep. Peace out, y'all.
Peace, Josh.
Love y'all.
Love you too. The one and
Love.
only Josh Pearson doing JP solo for everyone.
I want to say thank you to everyone who's donated thus far. We had a lofty goal of $1,000, but if we can hit that $500 mark halfway there, only $60, we'll debut world premiere the Canned Beets music video for a track off our upcoming album. Keyless Entry is the track that we have. This is an animated music video. I'm really psyched with how it turned out. I want to share it with the rest of the world, but we got to put a little incentive for y'all to do so. So right now I want to play a track from another family band from the Half Step crew. This is Blue Vinyl Crates with Tarell Shaid, D Madness, John D's on keys, Matt Mueling on guitar, Mio Soul. Is it going? Blunted. It's going to be Blunted live. Blue Vinyl Crates. Let me know when you're ready. All right. Should be going. You gotta bump this one. Love you, Terrell. Love you, D. Aww. Thank you, Aaron and Lupe, and the in-laws. We really appreciate it. Looks like we'll be debuting that Beats music video after all. After this track.
Don't you think it's fun to find the way the world's turning? They got me way too low. So cold it must be snowing, burning me through my clothes. It's like ain't nobody working. Hustling's all I know. Hope you feel the things I'm feeling. Sometimes I feel all alone. Just can't watch the TV. I can't listen to the radio. Information misleads me. I can't seem to grab a hold. Living down for the ghetto. I gotta let my people go. Police killed a brother yesterday. I guess life still goes on. Angels inside of me, looking for the answer to freedom. Everybody ready to fight a war, but nobody knows the reason. So play on till the morning comes. Send the train to the DJ, and maybe you play my song. Got to get away, gotta release my mind. Break me off some sticky, put it in her eye, and lay it on the plate. slide. Flick the finger, dish lighter. I stay high and I stay high, bloody. Cause I just don't think I really like most of y'all living like you should have died. Cause that's cause you don't believe in the afterlife. Pray to American dreams, cut the pop, but the slice ain't never the same for you and I. See, worshiping a paper God, spending no time with your child. Every day is a job, but you ain't living. Every day they killing you soft, but you're happy. Plus you're still afraid of the cross you have to bear. Scared that the devil will stop instead. Try to cut you off from your family affairs. This world is sick, no doubt I stay ahead of the game. I'm doing this for other people, not for glory and fame, but I hope I make it. Cause I got some other mouths to feed, and I got love for everybody who's down with Shaheed. Social weakness, keep it real inside my flow. Got love for my people locked up on death row. I see forensics done proving what I already know. Rodney Reed locked down cause y'all wasn't for sure, but you don't care. You don't listen to God, vengeance is his. You're running around like badass, hard-headed kids past the grow. Spark it up, I can't take no more. Please let me blow, Lord, please let me grow. I'm your man, down for life even times when I stray. Pick me up and brush me off, I fight another day. Like pick me up, brush me off, fight another day. Give me serenity to excel. Things I cannot change. Please forgive me all the things I do but can't explain. That this world and me who walk in shame need this hydro to keep my brain from going insane. And don't judge me, cause I'm sure that you don't see a thing. And I stay bloody, cause I just don't think I feel it like me. Yeah. Rest in peace, Steve Greer. Stay high. We rise up, read what they read. Stay high. Know what they know. Stay high. Understand why they went astray. Stay high. They probably got a hold of them emerald tablets or something. Stay high. Probably listening to Aleister Crowley. I seen that. Stay high. Probably listening to Albert Pike. Stay high, but I researched all of it. Play the guitar, rock on, we can do it like this, y'all. Now check this out. We only got, we kind of.
That was the one and only Blue Vinyl Crates with Terrell Shaheed singing those vocals. That song was Blunted, written by Terrell and the late, great Steve Greer. R.I.P. Steve, we miss you, man. That band was doing Sundays at Half Step for a little bit, setting the Sunday late night vibes on Rainy Street. I think that's one of the best bands in town. If you don't believe me, bring your crew. I'll bring those guys, and we'll have a battle. Just tell us where and when. Love you guys. So thank you to Aaron and Lupe, Laura Newby, for pushing us over that halfway point. I think we're ready to debut that Canned Beets music video. This is for the song Keyless Entry. I'm really excited about this music video. It was animated by Austin Visuals. Came up with the concept. We worked with it. This track was the very last track from the album that we recorded, and it was after 2.5 days of just nonstop recording. at here at Purple Bee, and we were just stinky, filthy, hungry, ready to go home. But I said, you guys, we need to do one more, and it turned out to be one of my favorite songs on this track. So this is Keyless Entry, music video done by Austin Visuals, Canned Beets. Thank you guys so much for supporting Half Step. We love you all. Let's roll it. There it was. I love that video. Love that track. Thanks to Austin Visuals for working with me and the boys to put that animation together, man. I love it.
Trippy.
Yeah, we'll be releasing that very soon to
Am I dreaming?
Yeah, am I dreaming? Am I tripping? We'll be releasing that very soon over the next month. Like I said, we're celebrating Canned Beets Day, Half Step. We want to bring back music to Half Step, and that's why we had some donations coming through. Thanks to all that donated. Means a lot to everyone of the crew. We want to be back there in full force as soon as possible, but as safely as possible, too. So thank you all for that. I think we just got one more track. Thank you guys. Thanks Purple Bee crew.
Yes, our pleasure, man. E, come over here.
Yeah.
Here it is. E-D.
D. These guys, yeah. Couldn't have done it without you guys. top-notch streaming.
Oh yeah, Dennis.
All the mistakes were
Dennis is in the
so on
kitchen.
point. It's very Canned Beety. Just fake it till you make it.
Dennis, you hear me over there? Come over here to the studio.
So this last track we're playing is called Colorblind from the one and only D Madness. There's a lot of chaos happening in this country right now, a lot of racial divide, but what better message than for all of us to be colorblind? Coming from a blind man, that means a lot. So here we go. D Madness, we love you.
Love you, thanks.
Oh, this is live from the 5-year, I should mention. So, yeah, this is Canned Beets' 5-year anniversary right here.
Right by the beach. Seems.
Yeah, D.
Let's be colorblind. That will make it Irie.
So Irie.
Let's be colorblind. That's the way it should be. Let's be colorblind. Can I have this no vocal, a little bit more? That will make it Irie. Let's be colorblind. And you be let's be colorblind. And all we need is unity. Black man, white man, red man, and women. Yellow man and brown man. Colorblind. And life will be much easier, yeah. Colorblind. And you'll become, hey, yeah. Boy, oh. And I say you'll be colorblind. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, yeah. Boy, oh. You'll be colorblind. Let's be colorblind. That will make it Irie. Let's be colorblind. That's the way it should be. Let's be colorblind. That will make it Irie. Let's be colorblind. That's the way it should be. Say let's have an open mind. And life will be much easier, yeah. Colorblind.
Colorblind.
Skin color doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Africa, yeah, I say you were finally free.
Come
so let's
on.
have an open mind.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you let's be colorblind.
Oh yeah.
That will make it Irie.
That will make it
Let's be
Irie.
colorblind.
Colorblind.
That's the way it should be.
Oh yeah.
Let's be colorblind.
Come on.
That will make it Irie.
Oh yeah.
Let's be colorblind. And you'll become, hey,
Hey,
boy, oh,
oh, yo.
hey,
Hey, yeah.
boy, oh,
Oh, yeah.
hey,
Hey, yeah.
boy, oh,
Oh, yo.
boy, oh,
Oh, yo.
and you'll be, oh,
That's right, Ralph.
D. Get it, D.
Let's have an open mind.
Open mind.
And life will be much easier, yeah.
Easier.
Colorblind.
Colorblind.
Skin color doesn't matter.
Oh.
Some Africa, yeah. I said you were finally free. So let's have an open mind.
An open mind.
And become. Let's be colorblind.
Psych.
That will make it irate.
Oh yeah.
Let's be colorblind.
Come on.
That's the way it should be.
So way it
Let's
should
be
be.
colorblind.
Colorblind.
That will make it irate.
Oh yeah.
Let's be colorblind.
Come on.
You become. Hey yeah.
Hey yeah.
Thank you, Tracy. We love you.
Oh yo.
Hey yeah.
Hey yeah.
That's right. Boy yo.
Oh yo.
Hey yeah.
Hey yeah.
Boy yo.
Oh yeah.
Hey yeah.
Hey yeah.
Melody.
You become colorblind. You be colorblind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much to everyone that donated. We love you guys. We hit 740. That's good enough for me. I really appreciate it. Half Step appreciates it. Purple Bee Studio crew appreciates it. 2020 Canned Beets Day in the books. Be on the lookout for the new self-titled album. We'll be releasing more info to come. Stay tuned to all the Canned Beets streams and platforms. We got some more special tunes for you coming out the rest of the month or next month. So other than that, I think that's a wrap. I'm going to just play this last song for you guys. Again, from the 5-year anniversary party last year. Peace. Ben George on the horns. Todd Rogers on the bone. Somebody roll away. Hot little motherfucker.
You gotta say that. Somebody roll the weed.
Why, D? Why?
Then you wanna get high in a motherfucker. Somebody roll the weed. And you gotta get high in a motherfucker. And you wanna get high. Wanna get high in the motherfucker.
Dog on this motherfucker. Come on, Rad Dog, come on. We like to smoke. Somebody roll the weed. If you wanna get high, then a motherfucker. If you wanna get high, then a motherfucker. Woo! If you wanna get high, then a motherfucker. Keep it going, keep it going. Crazy looking ass. Shit happens, you know. Ha! Yeah, dude. What you got? What you got? Let's get everyone on snaps. Yeah, we like snaps.
Oh, yeah.
D Madness, ladies and gentlemen. Shit is